Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am David Pierce, and right now I'm with the Kat-Tat. Kat, how's it feel?
It feels great. My nerves are like, I wasn't expecting so much out of it. You know, this was an educational conference, and I feel like we had like a bit of a breakthrough today. Like to see so many people were on the same kind of career path, but we're also, you know, on the same like almost spiritual path too. Like we're all going through similar things, and I got so much more than I expected from throwing this event.
Now, for those that are leaving this expo, what can you expect for them to take home?
I guess one thing is the transparency. One, the seminars. Like I hope that everybody learn techniques to increase their skill set, to better their skill set. But I think everybody invested in this because they want to take it past the artistry. You know, tattooing can wear on your body, or any type of hands-on service that you provide can wear on your body. So I think everybody is motivated, and they learned from our entrepreneurs what it really takes. And for them to see like, dang, they started just like me, or, you know, sometimes that's all you need to make it and take that next step.
Because what was that like for you, given that you are a Black woman, you're also female, and you are entering a white male-dominated industry?
Yeah, so you know I got all brothers, you know. So I honestly feel like I was like built for it. Like I never, you know, I always wanted to do what the boys do. Like I never felt like I had anything to prove. I just gave it like my best foot and just powered forward, and I didn't let any of those like labels or it being like male dominated, I didn't let that intimidate me. You know, because if you start moving like that, then, you know, you kind of hinder yourself. So you just got to like just be a force and just power through and like really, really work hard. Because me being a woman, a Black woman, like I work my ass off, and that's like what got me, you know, where I am.
And also, too, you also talked about taking risk along with the different guest speakers that were here, too. What kind of risk comes with being a tattoo artist and also opening a shop and also hosting a whole expo around this?
You got a high risk, high reward. So my whole journey has been risk taking. Like ever since I left school to tattoo, that was the biggest risk, and it gave me a huge reward. Then I took another risk, leaving Chicago, going to LA to open up my own shop when I'm not from there. Like that's a risk, but it pours back into you. Taking a risk to throw this conference, but boom, the reward was like so crazy. So you got to take risks. That's the main part of it.
What is tattooing for people? When they get a tattoo, what does that do for them? Because you've probably ran across a lot of different professionals, whether they be athletes, business people, you know, and just everyday, you know, just 9-to-5 type of people. What have you seen tattooing do for them?
Tattooing, it's an experience for one. Like, you know, not only do they put a lot of thought into the art they want to get, but they do a lot of research on the artist. So as artists, we look at it like it's our job. Like, oh, I got another tattoo to do today. But this person has thought long and hard about what they want to put on their skin. And this experience, it could be very healing for a person. Tattoos, like being able to take something with you forever, whether it's something that you're celebrating, a person that you're grieving, a portrait, anything, it's healing and it can give you grace. For me, I lost my auntie in 2016 to stage 4 colon cancer, and it was on her bucket list to get a tattoo from me. And I tattooed her when she was in hospice, and she tattooed me. I showed her how to use my machine, and she tattooed her name on me in Korean, and she passed away 7 days later. And I get to have this with me forever. And that gave me so much grace with her passing. So tattoos are healing, if anything. Yep.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Kat, because that is inspiration. And also, too, there's a giving back aspect to the expo as well. Tell me about that.
That was the best part. Like, I knew, you know, like that it was going to happen, but, you know, that's me investing in someone, right? And I was nervous, like, well, what if I pick somebody and they're not deserving? I didn't know who I was going to pick, you know, but then once I got to like meet everybody and something in Jay, like it stood out, you know, with me, and to see his reaction and how much that really, really meant to him. Like those are my like hard-earned dollars, you know? So to see it have that effect on somebody like that, it felt so good. Like it felt really, really good to be able to give back and to pour into somebody else.
Because that money wasn't all just from you, either it being donated to you, but also too, you went out and you did tattoos.
I did it, yes. So I was promoting that I was tattooing at the tattoo convention last weekend, and I did $100 tattoos all day long just to raise that. And that was, I didn't raise that much money, you know, so I had to like literally like dig into my own, you know, funds. And I just made a decision, like, you know, this is an investment that I'm making in somebody else, you know. It was well worth it, money well spent, just to see like how much that is gonna help him and how much he really appreciated that. Like that felt good, you know, because it wasn't easy writing that check, but it made it feel really, really good. Like I love giving back, you know.
Yeah. Well, Kat, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank
Anything
you.
else you want to share?
No, I'm just gonna go take a few deep breaths and just come down from this amazing weekend, you know.
You do that.
Thank you.